Hey, for those who are new here, I am Brittany. I am 30 years old. I started this YouTube channel about a year ago, and it was before my TikTok channel, and I actually started to make motivational advice videos on TikTok because I wanted to spread positivity and have a good impact on people. And I think that's what other people should be doing as well, is having a good impact. That's why channels grow, is because they have some type of good impact. Some people do rage bait, and I'm not going to do that. But let's talk about how, you know, social media can be toxic. Social media can be toxic in some ways, if it's not used in the right way. If it's not used in a positive way, and that's what I'm doing. I deleted my TikTok for this purpose, for this reason. It's because some people are so fake. Just some people. I'm not pointing to a particular person. I'm just saying, like, it can bring out the worst in people. Like, a lot of these people, the way that they act with, like, the rage bait and just all the hate, they wouldn't act like that outside of social media. And it's really toxic because you are showing other people that it's okay to act like this even outside of social media, and it's not okay. Okay? Even if it seems harmless, oh, it's just social media, it's fake, you can have that mindset, but you are influencing a lot of people to act like that outside of social media, and that's not cool. Some people are not strong enough in the mind to say, you know what, I'm not going to act like that. And we have to get back to the basics when it comes to life. We have to separate social media from our own life. Okay? And I'm saying this as a positive message. I always am. We cannot get caught up in the excitement of social media and just get too excited over our platforms and, the content creators that we do support. Okay? And it's very important that you really have your own platform, you really have your own mindset, you really have, things that will impact somebody in a good way. You have your own individual self that you want to show. Okay? How you present yourself says a lot about you, but actions do speak louder than words. Okay? We cannot allow social media to influence us to act out of character outside of social media. Okay? We have to separate the two. Social media is fake. In a lot of ways, it is fake. And I'm making these videos when I feel like I can. And the thing is, what do I mean when I say that? I mean it truly is fake. And the reason being, I have to emphasize that. The reason being is because people have been too easily influenced to act a certain way. They have been manipulated to act a certain way. Like, what if we didn't have social media? I come from the last generation that were outside kids that did not have social media growing up. Probably not until middle school, up until high school. I'm 30 years old. That's why I mentioned my age in the beginning. So, the thing is, it can impact you in a negative way. It can get to you in a negative way, social media. And it can make you act out of character like TikTok did for me. And yes, I was being myself, but I was acting out of character, so I had to get off of it. And I didn't want the drama at all. I didn't want the drama that came from all of what I watched on TikTok and also from social media. Okay? I know what's good for me. I know what's not good for me. And just figuring out what's good for you and what's not good for you. YouTube is a better platform than TikTok in my book. Okay? It doesn't mean you can't have, a different opinion. You may think TikTok is better, excuse me. And, that's just how it is. Please excuse the outside noise. But, we cannot let or allow, I should say, social media to influence us in our real life. We have to gain a mental strength about ourselves because, we have to have our own individuality and not, copy somebody else or who they are. I'm, spreading love, spreading advice, spreading motivation to help you out, okay? To really get you to think and to be your own person, to become your own person, to really get back to the basics. Because some people have lost themselves because of social media, because of, being online, like really online, like chronically online, I should say. And just to help you to not feel lost. And it has to be done when you are ready, okay? But again, like I said before, do not wait until it's too late, until you've lost yourself way too much and you put yourself into a deep hole. We all have our struggles, but we can't allow social media to take over us as a human being, as our whole self, okay? We have to, work on ourselves and get back to the basics so we can show up as the best version of ourselves. Mental health will always be important, Mental health has to do with this. You have to separate social media from your actual life, okay? So you can actually help out your mental health. There's more to mental health and things you can do to help out with your mental health, but that's one of them, okay? I'm doing this. I'm taking time out to make my YouTube videos and my shorts to help you out, okay? This is me. This is actually who I really am. I'm more so myself on YouTube than any other platform, but I am myself on Facebook. I do have an Instagram, okay? And that's just it, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and it's because I can be more so myself. I don't have to worry about facade, It's TikTok that, for some reason just wasn't my cup of tea. Just like other platforms are not other people's cup of tea, and that's because we're all different. We're all different, but we can't be losing ourselves over social media. I'm not going to give you all the answers on a silver platter. I'm just giving you the basics and giving you a great idea on how to help yourself. Okay, this is a positive message, by the way. Thank you for watching.